Hi, everyone. Coach Sullivan here with MGS Coaching Football. To my subscribers, I thank you. And to those who haven't yet, hope you do. I just completed my 38th year coaching football, and I was a defensive coordinator. But during that time, I've also been an offensive coordinator, special teams coordinator, longtime head coach, and all of this at both the collegiate and high school levels. Today, I'd like to talk to you about one of our single plug blitzes that are our same side B gap single plug blitz that we call Bob and Monte. Okay. And so the key terms is B gap same side blitz is one because you're going to read the guard. You're going to have a near edge read of the guard. Okay. And it's really simple. So this applies to, in this case, inside linebackers, but any and all positional groups. So that includes outside linebackers and safeties. It's the exact same. Okay. But for today, we're going to focus on our inside guys. So the auto readout is only if that guard pulls away. Okay, that's it. Otherwise, we're going to blitz and react to the near edge, okay, including if it pulls to me. All right, I mean, boom, done. This is a really simple and an aggressive blitz from that standpoint. Okay, there's only one thing that can happen that will read them out of the blitz, just one. Okay, and we're going to teach you all of that, including how to teach your players to blitz with their eyes open. Huge part of a blitz, any blitz. Okay, what we call lucky Ringo call. That's our blitz pressure. It's our line stunt call. Anytime we're doing anything other than sitting and playing base, and actually we never sit, but you know what I'm saying. We're not doing some kind of a movement or a blitz. We use lucky Ringo, L and R. Lucky's left, Ringo's right. Okay. Again, I got to keep it simple for me as well. You know what I'm saying? So in this case, okay, the lucky Ringo call, Bob begins with a B, so it's going to be the backer. So everything that begins with a B, the backer's making the lucky Ringo call. Monte, M, everything that begins with the letter M, the Mike's making the lucky Ringo call. I mean, it's that simple. Okay. And I'll even get into why these are called Bob and Monte. Okay. The stance key. What's unique about the stance that they always have, okay, which makes it unique and how it helps them execute what we call dig and drive footwork to eliminate false steps. You can't have false steps, okay? Excuse me. So what I have here, I have on the left, Bob, out of our base 3-4 front that we call 50, and you can run these out of all the fronts. Okay, but we teach everything out of our base 3-4 front. And then what we use, just to explain, we always say, right, different starting point, same ending point. So the linebacker might not be lined up in the same place, but he's going to blitz the same place, right? So that's teach it out of your base first, whatever that is. And then when you use different fronts, if it puts your player in a different spot, just say you're starting off in a different place, but your ending point's the same, right? B gap, outside edge of the guard. So that's what I mean. Okay, and on the right we have Monte, again out of our base 3-4 front that we call 50. All right. So first of all, what is meant by B gap same side blitz, right? And the guard. So everything I'm going to do, I'm going to utilize the green because I have the backer in Bob and the Mike and Monte in green for this reason. So they're a different color. I also have the designated blocker that we're going to react to the near edge to the guard because every plug blitz that's in the B gap, the guard is the designated blocker. Okay? And our designated blocker rule doesn't change. It's the guard unless, meaning the guard and center are covered, it's still the guard. The guard's uncovered, it's the guard. If the guard's covered and the center isn't, then we react to the center. Okay, but this is a B gap blitz. So it's going to be the guard no matter what. Okay, near edge of the guard. Here we go. Stay tuned. Okay, everybody got me? All right, so B gap, right? A, B. First of all, we call it Bob because for us, remember, plug blitz is B to B, right? A, B, A, B. That's it. Bob is out into the B. That's as wide as it goes. If you saw my Bill Mick presentation, Bill is into the A gap. That's how my brain works, and that's how I present it and teach it to the players. Okay, same for Monte as well as Mick. Okay, so B gap to B gap, right? Guard, they're literally on the snap that they're heading to the outside edge. Sorry, this edge. Right off the outside fin. That's the near edge. Okay, literally the end of his shoulder pads. That's the aiming point. Remember, tangible landmarks. Okay? And you put your guy in that position because if those are the guard's feet, then his inside toe is on that outside toe. So he's literally lined up right on the outside edge of the shoulder pads. Okay, so before I get to anything, I'm going to skip down to the stance ski. Stance key. I said stance key. I meant stance key. So this is the football, not if. That's the football. Okay, this is our inside linebacker's feet. So if the football is to your left foot is the up foot. If the football is to your right, the right foot is the up foot. Okay, and the reason is, if the football is to your left, that means play side is to your right. So we want the first step to always be with the play side foot, whether we're playing base or blitzing. We always want the same. If we're on the left, football's to my right, that means play side's left, same thing. Step with my left foot right, always. Okay, whether we're playing base or blitzing. Okay, it's a very narrow stagger. It's toe to instep or arch of the foot, so it's not a lengthy stagger either. And we simply do this. You see the presentation. It's one of our everyday drills, preseason, spring, all season long. Bird dog, they just got to work on the stance. And I tell them, all right, ball switched, you switched. So they switch their feet, and it's that simple. Okay, but nonetheless, what that will do because of this, they're always in the stagger. If you watch football, guys who have toes even, wide, when they're going to blitz, all of a sudden they got the staggered stance that we're always in. Okay, which that's the key. First of all, we don't tip whether or not we're blitzing because we're always in the same stance. The only time they wouldn't be in that is if they're stacking the nose because we're in one of our stack looks, whether we check stack or called stack. Then the guy that's behind the nose, toes are even. That's the only time. We're in our usual two linebacker set. They got their feet staggered. So that's huge. You're not tipping your hand at all. Not to mention, the next thing, to be able to dig and drive footwork, no false steps against is something you can easily teach in your meetings and walkthroughs. It's part of, again, our everyday drills all the time, that same bird dog period. We just tell them you're going to dig off your inside toe. So therefore, lift that heel up so more of the weight is on that toe. And then the dig and drive is you're digging off the front toe, literally digging it in the ground and driving your back foot forward. Dig and drive. No false steps. If you don't do that, most kids, especially the younger inexperienced players, but even the vets, they get a little bit of pitter-patter. They drop the step. They step with their back foot first without driving on the front foot. I mean, I've seen all kinds of things. You see it on recruit tapes all the time. Okay? And we try not to hold that against them. That's something we always feel we can coach. All right, so that's huge. The dig and drive, eliminate the false steps, and this is their stance. So now, B-gap, same side blitz. Near edge, okay? We eliminate the feet now. Okay, since it's a B-gap blitz, okay, first of all, back is on the right, correct? So therefore, it's a Ringo. Nose understands in the bob. He's in the B gap, so he goes to the call, pinch and B gap, which we would slant with the pinch technique. Have to see that playlist. Okay, stud on a Ringo, always the stud. On a Lucky, always the end because they're left and right. You notice he's slanting in the C gap because the backer's going to dig and drive and blitz right through that near edge. Okay, so he's in the B gap. Everybody got that? So near edge read. I'm going to put this in red. We tell our guys, look, the near edge is going to go one of two things, not including the pull. It's going to come to you. It's going to go away from you. Okay? Comes to you, peel and penetrate. That means you're on the play side, right? Peel and penetrate. It means you're on the play side. Peel. Play P. Play side. P. Peel. Okay? Near edge goes away from you. Bend. Because you're on the back side. Okay? I mean, there it is. So, for us, when it's a same side B gap plug, and as usual, it gets messy. We treat near edge 2 the same as near edge pull. We treat it the same. Peel and penetrate, peel and penetrate, peel and penetrate. To us, it's the same thing. For your kids to play fast with their feet, they got to play fast up here. So simplify it. Understand, there's not a likelihood they're going to get blocked. I mean, there's a lot happening there. Okay, we got 3 over 2 guys with a 4th sitting right here. That's a lot in our 3-4. So he pulls to you. To us, that's the same as near edge 2. Peel and penetrate, peel and penetrate. Okay? Here's the one scenario that you're going to read out. Here's the one. And again, this is all the positional groups that execute a same side B gap plug. Outside linebackers and safeties included. But right now, it's inside linebackers. The one scenario that will get the inside linebacker to read out, abort his same side B gap blitz, right? Abandon it, is the pull away. Okay? Whether it's a trap call or a pull call, right? The kick step pull. When he sees that, he says either trap or pull, and he reads out of it. Because when that happens, blitz and B gap, he's that much further away from the near edge of the center, right? He could be as much as 3, 4, 5 feet that we feel he doesn't have any real chance to bend it. Okay, we don't feel it, and he's going to collide with our slanting nose anyway, so they're going to both get blocked by the center potentially. So there it is. That's the one that he's going to read out while making for his other Mike linebacker a trap or a pull call, as well as the other defensive end. So he knows whether or not he's getting trapped, right? Or if it's the skip pull, that's why he just makes a pull call. The defensive end knows he's not getting trapped. Okay? So that to help him, he makes either the trap or the skip pull to help him as well. But he also reads out of the blitz. There it is, the one. Okay? Pull away. So has everybody got that? Because now I'm going to work my way over to the Mike linebacker. But let me put it up here on the board for you. Okay? Pull away equals readout. There's a big difference, right? With the nose slanting, he tries to execute with the pull away bend. The center's going to block the nose into him. That's the readout. Here, both of these guys can peel when he pulls to you. They can both peel. When he's coming, the edge is coming up, he's going to be unblocked. if it's play side. So I mean, it's a whole different world in the B gap area. Okay, so now we'll come over here. Mike's on the left, so it's a lucky call. Understands that now he's going left and understands he's into it. Mike has his feet set, dig off the inside, drive with the outside, right through that near edge. Correct? That near edge comes to him or pulls. I'm going to do it in the same color, sorry. Peel and penetrate, peel and penetrate. That near edge goes away, same color again, sorry, he's going to bend. Because that near edge going away like that's probably going to pick up that slanting nose. And so you'll be coming right off the butt of the guy. It works. But then, when that guy executes a trap, he's screaming for him, trap, for him, trap, and he is reading out of it, scraping over the top. Okay, remember, that's the one scenario for that reason. So a single, okay, B gap, same side plug. Blitz the B gap. React to near edge. The only scenario you'll read out was when he pulls away from you. Okay? So that's the setup for it. Okay? Near edge, the guard. Auto readout, that same guard pulls away from you. Bada bing. Your stance is going to help you dig and drives to eliminate false steps. And that's the key to the whole thing. Eliminate the false steps. Because otherwise, if you it's like running in place or running backwards for that matter when the kid's false step. You're never going to get there and make any type of a play. We do not hedge. We don't cheat up. We play from our stance, which means toes at 4. You dig and drive from 4, say no more, you're going to make some hay. All right? So as I said at the beginning, I thank my subscribers, and to those who haven't yet, I really hope you do. To everyone, any questions at all, please reach out to me at CoachMJSullivan@gmail.com because I would love to talk football with you.